Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the last part of the month. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally over. But like Xenoblade, the filler, I'm not actually mad at this mod. I'm actually impressive of everything that was done here, and I hope the developer goes into more adventures like this. But of course, our time in Earth is limited, so our life. So yes, it's not like you can ask for everything in life. There has to be a limit, and well, this could be the limit of the original creator or developer or whatever you want to call him. So today is going to be probably 2 hours or more, since we're going to do the everything that we haven't done, and again with my emulated kinda mouse. Hello, Toad. Oh, I forgot the check of everything's herbable. Okay, everything works. We can continue. So we're going to start by here. The Rainbow Ride Galaxy. Galaxy. Cruiser crossing the rainbow. This is the last big galaxy of the entire mod. What about you two? Welcome, welcome! This is the Sacred Sky Garden known as Rainbow Ride. Thank you. What about you? We flew away over from Wildlife. Okay. What about you? I can't stop flying. I wish I could touch the ground. No, that could be illegal or could be toxic. It depends of who you are. Not everyone should touch grass. Also, we have the 4 options. Let's do from left to right. And what about you? Who built this? And why? You should be the one answering your question. Not me. Ah, oh, come on. Ooh. The water stage from from the original Super Mario Bros. Of 1985. Remixed. Or readapted. Or modernized. So, I climbed for nothing. Meh. Wait, these are... It's a mix of 2 songs? Oh, I think I know what this is going to be about. Well, let's take advantage of the situation while we can. Actually, do you even need the Mary Cloud for this? Probably for that, yes. Seriously. Yes, it looks like 2 songs mixed on one. as far as I can see. And I'm not blind. Or I should say, as far as I can hear, instead of see. Let's take this just in case. No, with all the caution in the world. Mario said with all the caution in the world. But I think this is doable with just... Oh yes, why did I even worry about the clouds? This was doable without the clouds. Which I think is going to give us more trouble than advantages. As it's more of a shortcut than let's go here. Probably there's more interesting stuff. Oh no, I ran out of clouds. Don't worry, kids. Don't worry. We're safe and fine. But you can also say safe and sound. Both are valid. Okay, that is impossible to achieve right there. So it needs a little more time. Oh wait, they've been here before. Damn it. No, if you suffer from memory loss, don't worry. You're not alone. But seriously, get some help. Having bad memory is not normal. So please stop normalizing it. And the 8 is here. Okay, so I understand that. Well, more than understanding, thinking that in order to get the second. Well, I can go for that later. I don't want to waste time 2 times. Ha ha ha. So let's get our primary task done first, and then we shall continue with this lever, which could make our lives easier. Ooh. Remember, you can get momentum jumping nail into the corner. So now what if I flip? What was that? Seriously, what was that? Probably an Easter egg. One of the funniest ones so far. Man. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. It has to be one of the funniest things ever. You get a shine! The red coin maze, Rainbow Red Galaxy. So Ghosts and Starbits, coins, and the game is saved. And I'm going to adjust my microphone a third time. And again! Rainbow Galaxy! I got a third one. Instead of the... Yeah, like there's no order here. You can go wherever you like. I've done this. Let's jump into the next one. And I didn't finish what the toad said. Damn it. Wait, are you the same? I wish I could use a cloud flower. Yeah, well, bad luck. It's not here. And the only thing that I shouldn't do is follow. Well, you can do this without the cloud flower, I think. I don't want to claim something that I haven't tried. What? Oh! This was the place. Man, if I could bypass all of this bullshit with just proper jumping technique. Getting to the big house is tricky. Where's the big house? That thing? No, I think you're getting confused, dude. That's not the big house. Or probably you're referring to this, which looks closer to the greenhouse you claim to be. Yeah, enough crap for today. Watch out for the cannons! Thank you. Hello, dude. Damn it. They haven't no... Yes. Damn it. Okay. This is going to look interesting. Okay, I think we got a problem. Because in order to get there, I need Oh wait, there's another cloud here. Question, how can I get there and return safely? I'm starting to thinking how that could be possible, but honestly... Oh! Thank you! And this is the second one. Whee! Let the currents get you, Mario. No, of course it's not something aleatory that I just invented for a religious belief. Of course not, Mario. It's just something that... Well, I thought about it 5 minutes ago and now I'm applying in my full life because I can and because I want, not because it is the right thing to do, right, Mario? Oh, and again, Mario, watch out for the cannons. They're not your friends, they only want to screw you as much as they can and as fast as they want. Dude, can you just allow me to flip the camera properly so I can calculate where to land? It's not too much to ask. Please, I only need that because this perspective is very bad. To game. Oh, I need teleporting me into... Well, thank you, I guess. I think I'm going to run out of lives here. Which is okay because I can use... okay, this bridge sucks. It needs a fix. It needs fix because... Well, I think I don't need to explain it. You can see with your eyes. The jumps are very curved. And so from now on we're going to use saving states as a way to not lose lives, because losing lives here means losing time and losing progress, and time is not unlimited. If you're a professional streamer it is, but it's not my case and it won't be yours probably. This galaxy is very good. I just hope the game gives you more extra lives. The problem here is that if an enemy hits you, you're dead. Literally. Is this some kind of palace? Why am I in the rent for this place? I could live here all day. Finally big house! Who used to live here? I don't know. So how much is the rent? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Here's where you need to be extremely careful. Because it can cost your life. Wait, no, where's the... I spent a lot of time myself to think about such stuff. Over several years I think I have finally realized that people move on, even places change, or reality is not permanent. But you know what doesn't change Mario Galaxy mods? That will always be here for us to make us feel better, restore some faith in the world we live in. I see that the others and they keep calling me crazy. I'm really crazy to you? Perhaps I am, perhaps we are. Well, I mean, if you ask me... What a beautiful view. If you ask me, yeah, the world that we live right now sucks. I'm not going to deny that. But that doesn't mean that good things cannot exist. They can exist and they will exist as long as we give a fuck about it. So where's the... I'm going back again. There's probably something that I missed. So what if it is here? No. No idea. I want to repeat this level. There should be a place in here. But let's just guess that it will never be around here, because that's a possibility. But I don't buy it. Anyway, here's the second one. You gotta shine. Ooh, so shiny, so beautiful. Well, I need new lives, but is not die, right? I mean, there's nothing hard to do, right? Ooh, Luba! 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 We love Luba, Sir Lords! Let's start the Luba cult. For the love of nothing. And it tells me that there could be a hidden coin around here. Also, what did you say before? This leads to the big house. Oh, so that's the big house, okay. What about you? This leads to the tricky triangles. What about you? Don't worry, Fulsar will return in Galaxy 3. No, it will never work. They made a movie, not a third game. And the movie, according to me and some people, it's lame. So, yeah. Let's just save here, just in case. Come Mario, it's easy, just don't land in the middle of nothing. And you'll be fine. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Thank God, Mario, you didn't die here. I really want to check if there's something up in the nothing, but I believe there isn't. And since everyone here, do not repeat things twice and to save lives, because as I said, they aren't unlimited. I should have gotten 99 lives somehow before going into this. And the paradox of infinite chances, where if you can fuck it up game without consequences, you will. So I don't think these three-dimensional ropes are the best thing to add in this section, but I guess it can be okay as long as it's not something abusive. I'm checking everything well because I don't want to mess things again. Mess and miss. Okay, this is a big failure of the camera angle. Oh wait, no, it was just me. This is the 7th. I'm going to try to be as careful as I can. Because I only have 2 lives left and I don't want to reuse saving states all the time. You know, come to think of it, where do the rainbows come from? From the mix of water and light. You're welcome. Mario, seriously, if you do another misjump, I'm going to execute you. And don't go crying to Peach. You deserve it. Yeah! Hit that snare. Hit it really hard. And another coin. Hmm. Need to think how to, because I need momentum to grab the them I don't understand much of physics in this game for these things work, but I don't seem to be gaining any momentum with this. And no, jumping is not the solution, because if I jump I die. The problem is the physics of this game, because I don't know how in the universe I'm going to get that. Because I need a lot of momentum, and right now I'm struggling a lot to getting out to get here, because yeah, fuck it. Okay, question to the creator. Can you do this without dying? Because this looks like a death trap. More than this is completely possible, trust me, bro. Because you could get that by jumping, so I don't know. Probably a little redesign should make things better, I believe. Going to get some star bite bits. Probably with that I can get an extra life. If I get 50, which I don't think I will by the end of the level. Be careful, the timer of the strangles is tight! Well, at least I know some tricks. Thanks to, well, years of playing, frustration, and more. Shine number 2. I think it's possible to get that star coin with momentum, but unless I can test it and see with my own eyes, I'm going to consider impossible. But I'm going to double check with another one that I tried it to see if it's possible to get it without dying. Crystal crossing the rainbow. And finally the one that we were supposed to go, which is this one. This thing again. Sliding is so fun! Yes, it is. Hello, bench. I said my goal is to try to get as many star beats as I can to... Wow, I never seen these bosses on Earth! That's because they don't exist, lol. Okay. This is a perfect way to preview what's going to happen so you can plan ahead. Which is useless because it's going to be erased from your memory in a few seconds. The problem I have is this, because with the spin you can get lost. And this is when the saving state becomes useful. Because there's not extremely low, but there's a small gap for controlling the character, so... Oh, the glitched penguin. Hello. Hey, Mario! Don't you just love to be up here? By the way, I saw Star coin somewhere on this island. I think he's probably here. Yes. Okay, so I believe we left number 4 in the other place. Neo Mario Galaxy. Yeah, we played that mod. It's not as great as this. There are a lot of problems. Well, this mod has also problems, but at least you can easily deal with them. Wait, no extra life with 50 star bits? What a scam. That's why we have 0 lives, but by at this point. Oh, come on. The developer loves triangles, doesn't he? Damn it. Over you? Oh boy, this seems challenging. Mm-hmm. Why do I have the sensation that there's something here? No, there isn't. Just myself being trolled by myself. Haha. I almost didn't make it. Oh, there it is. Damn it. Well, let's see what game over looks like. But you know what's going to happen. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. So back to business. So we're going to count that as another Easter egg, because there's no message, no meaning, no extremely thing. It's like the place where you and yourself go to die. And this is why it's important to give your players as much chances as gaining lives as possible. Because trust me, if I had to play this on a real way, I will probably think it twice before going into these adventures. There's a mod that I stopped playing because it was inhumane. And unlike this mod, there's no place where you can farm extra lives, like the Secret One Apple Galaxy, which I should visit in my free time, but I don't have, so I have to cheat it. But as you know, if autotune is tolerated in the world, why should saving states not? Well, that happens for being a dumbass or an idiot. Of instead of pressing or thinking what keys to press, you do it instantly. That's my fault. Yes, for these sections there should be a 2D log, which I'm going to review negatively because it's easy to lose perspective as, well, psychology is barely taken into account when designing video games. Also, question for all of you. Do you consider using saving states cheating? Because at the end of the day, it's like a checkpoint, not a hack or something. Which saves time, which in streaming is important. I usually don't use these extreme measures, but I have to, because otherwise I won't have time for more stuff that I need to do. So you know, that star coin is difficult to get. Run forward and triple jump. Run forward and triple jump. Yeah, where are you going to? So it's probably easier to... Well, I'm going to die. If I die again, it's not going to save that coin. Okay, so that's how you do it. But remember, if I load another saving state, I have to do that again. Because it's not using the game saving data, is using what it is saving the moment. It saves the RAM. The loading state works by saving the content of the RAM in a cache file and then loading it into the future, into... No. I don't know what I'm saying, so I have to go back for the fourth, which I'm going to do later. Because it's been 43 minutes already. You got a shine! Trees are crossing in the rainbow. Rainbow, right? Galaxy complete, star beats, coins. The game has been saved. So next, this star coin here. Hello, Duba. Galaxy of Stars. I don't like the name, but this could look interesting. There are 5 silver stars in this galaxy, be careful. Oh, that's another type of star. What about you? Don't get stuck in the black holes. Yeah. I will try to get absorbed by the black holes, to be honest. So it looks like this galaxy is divided into sections. Ooh, an actual vegetation in a DS game. I mean, in the Wii game. How impressive. No, seriously, it's actually impressive. I don't know if I'm going to have time to... Damn it. Well, I think this won't be doable with my actual Joy-Con. But is there something here? But I don't think this is the way to go. Oh wait, no, it is the way to go. Fuck off. How am I going like? How am I going? How am I going to get up here? Because unless there's some black magic, I can't. Yeah, this is useless. You can do this and have a better result. Oh, okay, so this is the trick. Finally, something truly bidimensional. Let's go for this one first. Well, another chance. Be grateful, Mario. No, seriously, be fucking grateful. Section number 2. Although I don't like swimming in this game, as you can see, because did they invert the swimming patterns here? Also, how do you get this without taking damage? It's impossible. Probably by doing some black magic or throwing star beads. I'm going to try throwing star beads. Okay, that's not doable. It's probably like that to make it impossible, but it shouldn't be. You should do everything in this game without taking damage. Even if it is psychologically impossible, it should be physically possible. Okay, I need to get a shield or a bullet. Or probably both. And remember that I'm using the improvised non-cook. And I see also a lot of, that the people come to this series to watch 5 minutes and then leave. Like, is people interested of what is going to happen or not? I don't know, I have my self-doubts about that specific thing. Right now we ain't dying. Okay. Okay, so there's a bullet shooter here. Question is, does it follow me? It does. What about the fourth one? Seen one inside the something, but I don't know where it is, and I don't like the camera very much because well, I can't find it, so I'm going to guess that it landed where it landed. There's one? Where are the rest of them? Okay, there they are. So we're going with 3. So I need something, either a shell or merely a shell. This is probably a trap or something to get a shell. Also, I hate this extremely miniature planets because it can mess the game's gravity a lot. Oops, I should step on her and not. So, nothing? There's absolutely nothing? Okay, this is another step. Damn it. This is it. I need the 5th one. Which I don't know how to get it because I don't know where there can be a shell. Or a Koopa or something. And I can't send bullets into here. That's not physically possible. As far as I know. Yeah, this is not very useful. I don't know if anyone in the developing thing, I mean in the developing phase, has tested if you can make it to to the next part with that monster. I don't know its name. Yes, how do you actually open this? Do you need to send a bullet? Throw a shell? Because there's barely any information about it. It's probably not here, but what can I lose? I mean, I've been looping for a while right now. I haven't got any clue of where it could be. Or where... Problem is that... Okay, yes, I got launch, but is that bullet going to follow me? No, it won't. So how on earth I'm going to unlock that? There's no way. Should be either a Koopa shell or something in the area. Which I'm going to bet is probably here. But I don't see anything. Not even close to a Koopa shell. Yeah, back to the question. How is it possible to do that? Because 1, 2... Come on, Mario. 3... There's no shell in any of the planets. Right? Right, Mario? No shell, no bullet. Because the bullets cannot go here as... So anyone should understand. Absolutely no clue. Lack of information can also be a negative review for the entire galaxy. But not for points, but for I'm wasting my time, which is not limited. It's been 58 minutes and there hasn't been any single clue, which this can be a path to being psychologically impossible. Which is a -1 for the entire galaxy. Because a player shouldn't go into the internet to find any guide which probably is not going to exist. So in short terms, don't troll the player. At least if you don't want a negative review of this, because the mod is beautiful, but if you lack it, if you don't take other things into account, no matter how beautiful it is, it's going to fall into pieces because sometimes less is better. Really, there's no way a bullet can go from there to here. It's not physically possible at all. And that tank isn't going to help either. I'm going to check it again, but there's no information or clue available. Yes, I know that there's 5. Come on, I've been with the 4th one an entire lifetime at this point. And I'm still in the same position. Or probably this mod left that untouched and we can't actually move forward unless I take 2 or 3 hours because I don't have the tools right now with me. If I take 2 or 3 hours into figuring out what is going on. No information, no nothing here. And no, you can't physically go up here. It's not possible. There's nothing on this planet. No, absolutely nothing. I'm going to declare this psychologically impossible. I have to search on YouTube how to do it. Which is already a -2. And trust me, I do know enough to call this psychologically impossible. Because, question to all of you, is it possible by any of the ways you see here to get what you need? Well, the answer is no. I'm going to try a 3rd time and I'm not going to try more, and I'll search it on YouTube, and if it isn't possible to figure it out by any human being, because you either have to take a long time or you have to do 1,000 crabs or turns or loops, or you have to figure out by looking after again or whatever bullshit, then I'm going to declare it psychologically impossible. The rocket launcher is... well, just watch. So, do you think that bullet is going to follow us? Seriously? No! It is not possible. So right now I'm going to declare this as psychologically impossible, which is to go as -1 for the entire mod, because I'm going to search how to do it. And I'm going to give another -1 if it's something that is not doable without advanced knowledge, even if I can do it. Probably it's not a good idea to watch it from other streamer. Yes, probably not. Yes, -2, which is going to make this mod like, hey, it's a solid 9, which is probably a solid 9. Make it a 3 because of the problems that I mentioned. A waste of I haven't checked it well enough. Seriously, double check, triple check, quadruple check. Check as many times and as many people as they need. Test it with people that know how to play the game and people who don't know how to play the game. Test it with everything that you can write on a sheet, a piece of paper. Okay, I'm in the part of. So how is it? Oh, okay. There was a shell actually. Okay, so I was right. There is a shell. Where? Well, I don't know. That's the part that there's no way to figure out where it is unless you pay a lot of attention to the game. So yes, even if it is in somewhere accessible, I'm going to still claim that it's psychologically impossible. So -1 to the entire mod, which is going to be in total a -2 in general. Which is, as I said, this mod is very beautiful, but there's a lot of missed things here that. Because where's the shell right now? Oh, here it is. Yeah, very easy to see. It should be red. It should be red to make it to have more contrast and be easily visible. So yes, I'm going to take that as psychologically impossible because I've been here a long time and it's not about it is possible or not. It's about it is possible to figure out. There is a point where you have to. Yes, also, how do you. Because this is probably one of the worst ways to make a player waste his time. So you need to do a triple jump here. So you see the point here that I'm trying to make? That... Okay. You can't get your... So there should be another way to get the other one, right? Because, okay, even if this is psychologically possible, what about the other one? What about the other medal? Are you fucking serious? Okay. I'm going to give it psychological impossible only once, even if there are two cases, because I'm not counting the amount of times, but well, in this case, you're wasting players' time with something that is not obvious. And you're going to see what I mean with this. Because I've been wasting 20 minutes time but with this disgusting, which is going to affect... I mean, this galaxy is a minus 3 already. And somehow I come back and I still have the 4 stars. This is probably the only thing that saves this galaxy from being the worst galaxy of the mod. At least the creator had a decent sense to at least save the progress while you're in the galaxy. Damn it. Yes, I'm going to count that as psychologically impossible because physically is... Psychologically is not, because I wonder if a lot of people figure out how, that if Hammer Bros do that, because there's no example in the game where that is shown, and this is very late into the game. It's not like these are the first galaxies where you learn about that. It's not the case. So this feature for saving time is going to be a plus. Because saving the player's time is awesome, but dude, you have to at least put a toll of someone who tells you that information. Because I've never seen this technique ever. And skill is practice, not knowledge, not guessing, because I figured out in my life that it's impossible to guess a lot of things just by doing and doing and doing and doing. It's not possible. So please stop wasting players' time with mental games if you don't give them a clue of how to proceed with not a lot of efforts. Proceeding with not a lot of effort sounds extremely bad. But I think you get what I'm saying. And this shall be the end. The end of the game. Bowser in the fortified fortress. So we missed something. But I don't know if I'll be able to. So this is the end of the game. Wait. Before wasting our time, let's go to the extra life thing. So we'll be more prepared. Which, if you remember, it is here. The 1-up secret galaxy. Which I actually don't remember if you can die here. But I know that there are a lot of 1-ups. Let's go for the easy path. I need extra life, not a challenge. The question is, how many lives do we get? Oh, you can actually die in this galaxy. So I'm actually thinking in some strategy to farm lives, but the amount is going to be so low that I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Yeah, let's go better for the hard path. Even though I'm not going to find a lot of extra lives. Yeah, I think it's better to the one that I'm doing, which is wasting as few times as possible and taking 2, losing 1. And within 5 to 10 minutes I'm going to have 15 lives. Which is, yes, it's a lame strategy, but if it works, okay? Which at this rate I think I'm getting 2 lives per try. And I'll stop once we get 15, which should be enough for the rest of these Mario stupid adventures. This is actually an strategy that speedrunners use to get a lot of star bits by Galaxy, because star bits are still in your inventory once you die, including the extra lives that you got while you were alive. As I said, perfection is impossible because it's humanly impossible. It's psychologically impossible to have perfection. And even if you get perfection, the amount of time and effort that costed you is not going to be worth, because nobody cares. Because no matter if I cheat or I do everything right, the number of viewers is not going to vary in this series. And I'm not claiming that cheating is the best thing on the universe. But sometimes you have to do the most efficient thing and not the correct thing, if that even exists. So this galaxy doesn't have as many one-ups as I thought. 56, 57, 58. I'm probably missing something. Okay, so with 17 lives, I think we can probably make it to the end. It's not a guarantee, it's a possibility. Do you know the difference between both? Yes, thank you. No. Both are in the fortified fortress. And well, there we go. Just in case I don't think I'm going to use wait, what is this? Will unlock after you make progress. Seriously. 2. See, that's what you need, information. Because if there's no information, then the player can lack knowledge and can't do shit unless it guesses it. And guessing is not the best choice to do things in life. Because, well, if you don't have the information, then okay, go by guessing, but it's not going to work in your favor. In fact, it's going to work against you, so don't even try. I need to calculate the exact moment here too. And I'm going to try to be careful here because, well, I already lost a lot of time. And if I see that this stream is going to be long, because, well, reasons. And no, probably the final boss is customized. So you're distracting me, so fuck off, please. Okay. Get the 4 keys in order to proceed. The keys save after dying, don't worry. Okay. Okay, this is not 2-dimensional, but at least there's enough room to maneuver. I'll probably regret what I just said, but man. Oh, you can actually enter here. Oh, so here are the... Wait, what? Okay. An extra energy will be helpful here. Okay, here's a big problem. I need to do the return with these guys here in the middle. Okay, it's doable. It's a little stressful, but it's not impossible. I need to figure where are the coins here, because if I had to repeat this, then probably the stream is going to be 3 hours. Ooh, okay. So I can probably skip this if I do a long jump. I don't know. Probably the developer thought about that and said, so I'm going to put the holes in random places so you can't guess where is where. Hello, dude. Okay, so here's a different scenario. The big problem here is the giant zoom, which is going to be problematic. There's the first one. The second one I don't know, but it's probably in the same conditions as this one. So I should probably look well for it. Mario, please concentrate. You're going to kill Bowser. Is not that enough motivation to you? And I guess I now have to go to the beginning. Please, Mario, be a good boy and... Come on, Mario. Be serious. This is your chance to shine. Blah blah blah. Yes, I know, but I need to motivate you, Mario. This could be critical, so extreme attention. So I don't know if this is going to be... Oh wait, this is probably the path to continue. Yes, it is. Mysterious. Tipple. Damn it. I said focus, Mario. Don't make me embarrassed of yourself. And I think I know what this is going to... Oh, there are bricks here. So if I get this and break this, I can get out. I'm guessing the last one is around here. Wait, this is similar to the other one. Should probably do a save state, because even if I'm not going to use it, if my PC crashes, I can load here immediately and not waste time. That lava there is mortal. If I fall, I die. Oh, so now I have fans. Well, what's the difference between a fan and a lover? Wow, 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 wow. A scene star has appeared in top center, but I'm going to keep exploring this. Because there's probably something that I'm missing. Are you talking about this? Looks really nice for a castle. Damn it. Well, time to claim a game. Another one, you know, just in case of if something happens. And probably here's the second one. Didn't remember that there were fireballs in this game. I'm checking everywhere. Because it can be anywhere. This is where I could probably mess it up. Because it's hard to control this type of Yoshi. I want to conserve Yoshi because that's probably going to be useful for... Oh yes. Was thinking probably just for Nov is to continue this stage. But you can do this part without Yoshi. It's not really problematic. Should probably wait and try again. Oh, I didn't know. But bye bye, Yoshi. I hope you weren't needed. Oh, there's another one. You can... I like this remix. I mean, it's from Super Mario Galaxy, not from Mario 64, but it's still nice. Goodbye. Ooh. Be careful, Yoshi. Your life is not unlimited. Lucky for us, another Yoshi, and it's mandatory as well, so may as well take care of it. Yeah, let's try it again because I want to... well, this is it, Yoshi. And that's why you shouldn't put too much zoom out. This is a warning to every single mother. Do not put extreme zooms because the human eye cannot calculate with that much precision. So if you can, avoid it, even if it looks spectacular. Because aesthetics shouldn't be put in priority with... Because if we're going for aesthetics, then we should probably switch to gaming PC. Although it's nothing so serious, so I'm not going to take into account into reviewing this galaxy. Well, here for example the zoom can be a big thing, but the platform should be wider. because it can mess a lot with the player's perspective. Also, Kamek here is very well placed because it's hard to kill it with Yoshi. The problem is the sudden camera angle change, which can divert the player's intention, the player's initial plan. Because there's an arrow and you must follow that arrow, that arrow, but if they change the camera so aggressively, there's not much that you can do other than praying. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm doing a save stage there because it's been the same thing 3 fucking times, and just my hands are sweating at this moment, so well, like I said, this is very possible without Yoshi. Will this be 100 times better with keyboard and mouse? Don't ever doubt about it. If you have a good setup and you can manage to map it out, it will be 100 times better with keyboard and mouse than with a Wiimote and... Actually, I'm going to go a little more back because the antenna is not doing a proper job. Probably this distance it will be better. But now the problem is that the zoom is too much out. And you're seeing that I'm wasting 3 minutes just to go back into the place. So yeah, please developer, add more checkpoints or make the platforms twice as wide. Nah, fuck you, Yoshi. I'm going to wait until you respawn here. Because I'm probably going to die again. But this is one of the reasons that I rather play on emulator than in real Wii, at least for the mods, because for the mods I don't know what they are going to do. So in order to avoid me 1,000 headaches with whatever the developer had intended, I'd rather use save states. This is impossible with Yoshi. Should be the redesign or... well, probably was the plan. If it wasn't the plan, then it should be redesigned. This is very hard to... It could be possible with Mario, but it's very hard with Yoshi. Fuck Yoshi. Oh no, I need it. No to the developer, please make this less... I mean, more convenient. Because the margin of error is very low. This is going to affect negatively in my rating of this galaxy. Probably just the patience. Yeah, half and half. Oh, fuck you. Fortunately, I have a... Where does it spawn me? Yeah, of course. Because if you can't piss off another player, you can do it more aggressively. Because, to be honest, if this had more checkpoints, it could be good, but it's very long and a lot of places to mess it up. And Yoshi is very annoying to use, so please avoid it in these very complicated scenarios. And also, well, I think I don't have to explain this one, right? Where it's actually... Well, I think I also can do this jump without Yoshi. Let's take the risk. Well, no, it's not possible. Yeah, let's do it properly. Yes, here at this point, like more than 50% the level, because we don't know how long this level is. So when the level is very long, you're teasing with the player's patience if you had to repeat this over and over. That's why I'm against extremely long levels without checkpoints, especially if they're difficult. And yeah, this is going to have a negative point of view in my review of this galaxy, which is going to be a 5 probably. There's no way to gain momentum or anything. This hasn't been very well planned. I'm sorry, but it just isn't possible. No, Yoshi hello, thank you. Fuck you, Yoshi. And fuck you, the one who thought that making this scenario with Yoshi was going to make it better. There's a point when the only thing you get is anger, and then it's not very uncommon to see streamers breaking stuff. Well, most of them should stop playing after too much, but well, no, since I'm not sure of how to do this, so okay. Is this moving or not? it should be faster, at least to give the player an idea of that this thing is moving and it's not just a conspiracy theory. So this is too narrow, it should be 5 times wider. With the amount of zoom that it has. We're lucky that this mod doesn't have any comments because it's not the main point of interest. Yeah. That's the problem with... I mean, I think I can calibrate my... So, excuse me if this jump is going to suck, but... There's no better way to do it with the current setup that I have, and I'm going to do a... Because I'm not going back there anytime soon. Please, do not put three-dimensional thing into a b-dimensional perspective. For the I don't know how many times I said it. I mean, I know the creators in watching this series. Because if watching, there's probably going to be either disappointed at me for my skills, which he shouldn't, or disappointed by himself of the amount of things that he didn't think about, but I did, because I'm the only one who knows how to complain properly. This section, for example, is good. Well, a lot of sections here are good. But the amount of them that have a lot of zoom out are extremely annoying. Because it can bear... Also, I don't... Where's the next checkpoint? Because... Oh, I know where the next checkpoint is. Here. Yes, with the amount of complicated here, the amount of checkpoints should be tremendous. But probably there are a limited number of checkpoints, so... Probably don't take... Because... Seriously, this is two-dimensional. But there's a 3D perspective of things. And depending on who are you playing, it can break your perspective, because humans aren't three-dimensional species. Also, what the fuck are you supposed to do here? Oh, wait. Are we there yet? This is too long. Probably should be cut in half. Longer isn't better. Unless you're, for some reason, combining every single mechanic in the game. But you aren't. This is just a lot of filler. And a competent speedrunner can escape it. A competent speedrunner that have played the level at least 5 to 6 times. Because it's not Xenoblade, it's not like Xenoblade X3, which everything is new and impressive at the same time. here is not exactly that. It's more of here. Take this and do it. Also, an extra energy in various places can work pretty fine. Okay, I think we're finally moving ahead. Damn. I still haven't seen any trace of... It's, something tells me that it could be around here. The second star coin, because I had to. If I have to do this again, then this is why I hate these extremely long things. I need to examine this galaxy properly because... Wait, this bro... It's probably behind one of these. That's what my intuition says. Which can be false. Now he gets mad. Woohoo! Yeah, we know. You're pissed. And that's it. I hope this isn't the end, otherwise I'll be pissed because I have to visit this again. Thank you. It's not. There's more. And I should be grateful for that. The blast from that explosion was so severe it caused a race in the universe as we know it. It's all pure chaos. You need to get to this and reach both sides of this message to overcome or save this galaxy. Okay, but first... A little break because it's been too long. I'll be back in 3 minutes. I'm back. I'm back with more of this shit. Okay. Everything ready? Almost ready? No, you're ready? I don't know what the thought meant there. You can see in the stream that I get tired as well. Are we going to enter there? Seriously? Okay, this... Yeah. I think the color match isn't ideal here because it can get this part confused. And this is latency. There's nothing I can do about that. But the Joy-Cons work like that, so I don't know how the Nintendo managed to keep it from... breaking it up by itself. Dude. And somehow I had to figure out where the second star coin is. Magnificent. Also, I like this remix. It's not my favorite, but it's suitable for this application. Not the most epic thing that you'll find out there, but probably close to it. Oh yes, an extra life. Please. Died by stupidity. Died by perspective. Died because of latency. And that's why I hate Kaisos, because everything can be a reason to die. Because perfection only exists, well, not even computers are perfect. And also perspective here are bad. That's why you should avoid things that, for example, shadow. If you can shimmer shadow, you should probably change colors. Or make it easier. Nah, it's not psychologically possible to get that without a lot of effort. This song right here needs a critical revision because it's so strange. Or there's some effect of something pushing the player. So these are a different height. They shouldn't. Especially if they're this small. And it's already 2 hours, so I'm going to use saving states anywhere I can. And more crap. Yes, this is more like a full game into a moth. Or a full game of a moth. Which is pretty impressive. I'm sorry, that's not enough time. That's not enough time. -1 for the... That's not enough time. It needs to be almost perfect, so... I mean, a -1. Just for that, yes. And, well, you'll probably see one day things that I had to edit to not make them almost impossible. Some people are lazy when it comes into fixing these silly details. Of all the places in the world, and you hide it here? Well, I mean, I'm not going to criticize it like it is the worst thing that I've ever seen. Which doesn't mean it could be better. You could probably have put a 4 instead of... of 2, and then you could have more game with that, but I understand the limitations, so... yeah. I think that isn't lame. I think it... I mean, it's not like it was forced. You could use another place to hide the thing. And this looks more of what I said before, of combining everything that you've learned in this game. And there should be in this game, or this model, both no, a mechanic that prevents you to do an entire ground pound as some kind of a ground pound cancellation, like there is in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, because latency exists. Lack of good input response exists. So someone wants to do a custom code of that, or probably changing the mechanic of ground pound at all, because that instant ground pound is not ideal. Because you don't want control, well, you want control from instant, but you don't want immediate response. But this is a problem, for example, I don't know if I need more height or I need more... It's easy to lose perspective when you have a lot of zoom and... Oh well, you can turn the camera here, so I don't complain. And this is perfect, exactly what it's supposed to do. Telling you where to go exactly. Come on, more? Aren't you satisfied with what you've done before? Because this is already too long. It's been probably not an hour, but almost. So how are you supposed to do this? Can someone explain me? I don't know what's the purpose. Oh, I think I know what is going on here. Yeah, that's how you should do it. But the amount of combination is bad here. There are a lot of bad things here that I have to rate this 4. Because, well, the amount of fuck-ups can multiply the longer the level is. So, yeah, avoid making an hour-long galaxies. Unless you know what you're doing. And eventually that will happen. And that's why you want to avoid... Okay, I have to negatively review this. It's absolutely disgusting that in a galaxy... In an hour-long galaxy, if I didn't use save states, I could be here forever in part 8 still doing this. So this is going to be a 4 out of 10. Boo! Lame. Very lame. This is the first time that I say this really pissed off. This is extremely long, extremely unnecessary. You can cut half of the galaxy and it's still going to be great. Instead, you decide that this was going to work. Uh, Honestly, I don't know what to say because there's so many wrong things here that are making this mod worse than Neo Mario Galaxy by just adding more fuck ups. Because at the end I'm going to give my final rating and I have to say disgusting more than 3 times, then don't expect to have a more than a 7 or a 6. This better be the ending. Again, why? Why making it longer than necessary? This is only going to make it worse, not the only way around. This is probably the example of Super Mario Galaxy movie, but in a video game. Too much filler without any meaning or any specific goal. And what's the purpose of all of this? There's a lot of, and you lose the atmosphere instantly. This better be the fucking ending. So you did every single fucking step of the way to end up in a pipe. Congratulations.
Oh, you finally arrived. Too bad my altimeter still minutes away from crashing to the planet. I was worried that you were too late to reach me, but I'm glad you arrived.
Yeah, whatever.
No, with all of the horsepower with me, I guess
Okay. Enter of this. It has been too long. More than an hour, I believe, at this point. Too necessarily long. And for no reason, because there isn't... You weren't constructing nothing, it's just platforming out of nothing. Luckily, not all galaxies follow this lame path. Because when a players complain about how long something is, then you should probably check up. See, don't be surprised if the score is lower than you expect. Especially since I have to take out 2 points of out of psychologically impossible things. And well, where's the extra energy? It's lost. It's lost because the developer of this galaxy, the developer of the mod probably, developer of this galaxy made sure to make it extremely long. To what is the reason? I mean, can the developer explain why did he chose to make it something long instead of memorable? Because it's been the same platforming for 75% of the level. And with barely any interesting points. most of this galaxy is just filler. And there it is. But anyone who plays Super Mario Galaxy 2 knows that this isn't going to be the end. Not even close.
Whoa, you really thought it was already over, huh? Enjoy your final meals alive, because today you'll finally pay for all you've done to me. All those years of endless suffering you caused are over. I rightfully earned my role as the ruler of this galaxy. I know you'll finally understand that your meaningless, peaceful existence has had no value effect on anything. It's game over, Super Mario.
Well. I mean, you know how this goes, so... Yes, there are a lot of good things. The first third of the galaxy was good, but the last part was lame. Extremely long.
My dreams crash. My galaxy cancelled. My entire life was because of you.
Well, I like that. Yeah. This end of Super Mario Galaxy 2 felt too empty because it was like I defeated Bowser and everything collapsed just with him for absolutely no reason. This is something I hate from the original game, not from, well, not I actually hate, but dislike. Hello, Peach. Nice to see you. You can go in below this planet, but I'm not going to do it because who knows what what modifications does this planet have, which could be modified as well, but I don't know, that's probably outside of the developer's capabilities. The game has been saved. Super Mario Galaxy 63. Oh, so these are the credits. Oh. Okay. Hi Alex, so my review of this mod, we should probably wait until I finish all the levels, but it's great in style, it's well designed, but I think there's a lot of filler because at some point I think it's been more of a modeling than mechanics. And that's why probably the person that, if it's a team, the person that designed the levels and the ones that make the models should be different persons. But not two persons that know modeling and nothing about designing. But well, I think I like this kind of credits more than the ones in the original game. Although this is the starting galaxy, the one from where you start everything. Yeah, some things, some innovations here are great and some they aren't, like the fast streaming. Ooh, a cake. Thank you.
Yum, 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 yum.
Can we die in the credits? I mean, I didn't think of that possibility, but... I mean, mean, once you got this star, you can die in the credits, and the end of the game is going to load. Should I value negatively or positively that you can die in the credits? Okay, you can't. Oh, wait, yes, I think there's a way where we can die in the credits. Imagine that you try to make something incredible, and you can still die in the credits. I mean, you can die in the credits in the Super Mario Galaxy 2 remaster on the Nintendo Switch. Most of the bugs and glitches were never fixed. So let's enter here. Again, well, probably can't die because there's no enemies here. Meh, whatever. So yes, this mod is great. It's very great. It's extremely great. This will be the equivalent of newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, but for Super Mario Galaxy. There's a lot of interesting content, a lot of good galaxies, and a lot of bad galaxies as well. And especially this last one, which is not the worst, but one of the longest fillers that I've ever seen. Unnecessary filler. For the art of showing, decorating? I don't know, can someone please explain me why all of the filler? Because I think it was very necessary. Thank you for saving me. I think I finally figured out why Bowser keeps kidnapping me. I used to think that he was only doing it because he was in love with me. And well, to some extent, yeah, that's true. But it goes a little deeper than that. I think he's doing it mostly to show off. I found out that he really respects you a lot, Mario. I'm fatally serious on you. Oh, come on, don't tell me, seriously? No matter how much he tries and how much effort he puts into expanding his own kingdom, he knows he's a big turtle and you're a human. There are many others like him, which makes him feel even more lonely. But you know what? Even if he were human, I still prefer you, Mario. I hope you enjoyed the big cake I made for you, Mario. And I mean, it was pretty cool seeing you say the galaxy once again. You're still running on the stairs. You were here at the time, right? Did somebody did no, this one is still recalling me. Is it me? No. I actually never used Luigi. So there's still things left. And some of them I don't know where to find. Well, I think I know where to find. No. Mini galaxies. Mini galaxies. Oh, there are still 2 remaining. So where are these? Frost fields and secrets of this in the sky. Unless yes, one is a locket of galaxies, bonus galaxies, insane galaxies, bonus galaxies. So there are 2 remaining: frosty fields and secrets of the sky. And I don't know where both of them are, so time for a long search. Ha 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 ha. Why, Super Mario? Yep, very scary. I know, I know. Don't get intimidated, please. Just don't, okay? So where could they've been? Because I think I checked everything that should be checked. Or probably not. You have something to say? Passages beyond this story of the Fifth City Castle. Wait, what? Alright. Yeah, I had to find where it is. Looks like the world of modding in Super Mario Galaxy is very different than modding in Mario Bros. There are a lot of different things. At least here, because this is a big project. If you go for a small project, then things are going to be differently. But I've seen a lot of custom world maps, even in smaller experiences. No, where it could be? Where did I started to miss things? Not here. I've already read all of this. Is there anything that I'm missing? Should make an apartheid, but well, I can't go back since I haven't really double checked everything. So let me check things that I haven't done. This. Galaxy. Star coins. I did this, I did also this. This is blocked because I need the full game to unlock that. I don't have a clue of where can it be? Where can it be? Where can it be? Come on, everything. Did you miss something? It's probably one of these rooms. But I'm not sure about anything at this point. Because it could be anywhere. Like this, but no, it isn't. So where I'm missing... I don't have confidence of finding about this. Let's feel. I don't know what this means, but probably there's nothing here. Right now I'm just looping like an idiot because I don't know where to go. Or what to do. Because I think I checked it everywhere that I know. Oh, I can't wait more time. I'm going to search on YouTube again. Because unfortunately, there's a point where you have to spend 1 hour to find a very tiny island. So yeah, welcome to life. And that's where 1% is not worth it. First feels and what? Okay, check out and you won't believe where it's located because I'm not telling he's making. No, of course I'm not scared. I'm just don't feel like it. So how the fuck am I supposed to figure the existence of this? Oh, sorry. I didn't. This is a point where I should stop because I'm just going to do more mistakes. But it's not a possibility. So it's actually here. How do I know that it's here? I don't know. The developer should tell me how anyone should figure out that this exists. Because I found weird locations, but this is impossible to guess. This looks more calmly. Well, nothing much to say, really. Collecting purple coins. But not with this music. If you could switch this music with something more calmer, it's probably better. Because this music doesn't name peace and unity and everything else. It's more like the opposite. Well, I think this is getting too extensive, so I think I'm going to cut here and continue the rest on Friday, because this is longer than I expected, and it's probably going to be even longer. So I'm going to this galaxy and end it here. Because it's been very long and very painful. We should probably think, yay, more content! No, more chances of finding more bullcrap or negatively reviewing this, because I think there's a point where more is only going to lower my score, because since I have to do an average and not taking into account the best, like I say, the game itself is great, but a lot of things that the developers should take into account, and sometimes Nintendo too, and I think Nintendo has corrected himself over the years, and making things more, well, a lot of people complain that, for example, Super Mario Wonder is too easy, and yes, probably it's too easy, but probably there is a reason it's too easy in the first place. Because most of the people don't want to spend 24 hours. Time is limited on planet Earth, and at this point there's no time to rest. Everything is hustling until you get whatever goal you want to get. Time to rest? What is that? Time to enjoy life? What is that? Time to stream even if you don't win any money? No, please. And yeah, that's the world we live in. People that don't have any don't even have hobbies. And not because lack of money, which is also a problem, lack of money. But also because lack of will. Lack of willingness. And there is our first and now what is happening with gaming? Well, first, the consoles are being overpriced. Well, people can't afford gaming for much longer. And the games are becoming more expensive. And PCs are becoming more expensive as well. And not now, because when the rank races ends, they're still going to be expensive, because inflation is going to maintain the same prices. Nobody's going to be able to pay for nothing, because every salary raise will be removed with taxes. Okay, where could the second coin be? Oh. And now I have to... Well, at least some tricks still work. Damn this bird. Why did Nintendo invented it? This should be the remaining 10 because I can't find more in this galaxy. Yes, they are the last 2 hours 41 minutes. I can't go more. Even if I wanted, I can't. There's not enough time. So there will be a party which probably will last 2 hours at this point. And I have to remember to switch the banner. It's been painful, but we, in theory, beat the moth. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on Friday. Goodbye!